White showed no sympathy, saying Durk deserves no mercy for allegedly taking lives.
Yo, it's good, your boy Chris Rest. Back on that video, y'all feel me today? We got how Judge helped Lil Durk get released from jail. Y'all feel me? Oh, finna get into it. Y'all hit the subscribe button, like button, my content. This man, hop right into it.
Judge helps Lil Durk get released from jail. Here's why. Lil Durk's legal battle, the case, the evidence, and his potential release. Lil Durk's legal team recently made a strong case for his release, presenting a solid alibi that led the judge to reconsider his situation. They proposed a $3.3 million bond backed by his real estate assets and cash from Sony Music, sparking debates online about when he might be freed. However, the final decision largely depends on the determination of the U.S. attorney and whether they want to strike a deal with the least culpable individual involved in the case. The legal strategy and alibi. Durk's defense team pointed out 3 key reasons why he should be released, starting with debunking the claim that he self-snitched through his lyrics. Prosecutors cited the song Wonderful Wayne and Jackie Boy, arguing that Durk boasted about Lil P's demise. However, his legal team produced a project file proving the track was recorded 7 months before the incident occurred. The court documents included a timestamp file from January 25th, 2022, while the Lil Pev shooting took place on August 19th, 2022. Coincidence or not, the lyrics eerily mirrored real-life events. One line, "Look on the news and see your son, you screaming no," was directly linked to Quando Rondo's reaction at the scene. Another lyric, "They got an addy, they got the location, go," was interpreted by the feds as a reference to Brick Baby, who allegedly claimed he would have provided Quando Rondo's whereabouts if Durk had asked. Despite the alibi, the prosecution countered with overwhelming evidence, revealing over 230 gigabytes of video recordings and 20,000 pages of investigative reports being processed for court. This development is certainly not in Durk's favor. Connection between Durk's music and legal issues. DJ Academics drew connections between Durk's real-life tragedies and his album Almost Healed, released in 2023. He pointed out that 2020 to 2021, Durk's brother was killed. 2022, a retaliation event allegedly linked to Durk occurred. 2023, Durk dropped an album titled Almost Healed. This timeline suggests a pattern of events, possibly hinting at a narrative where Durk is recovering from past losses while facing legal troubles tied to alleged acts of revenge, prison struggles, and safety concerns. Beyond the legal battle, Durk's time in jail has been fraught with issues. His lawyers highlighted that his fast prison transfer stemmed from safety concerns. As a high-profile rapper, he became a target for other inmates looking to exploit him for commissary funds. His legal team emphasized that the law should be protecting him rather than putting him in harm's way. Adding to this, many believe Quando Rondo may be retaliating against Durk. Both Quando and Lil Tim gave interviews when Durk was arrested, claiming that the entire situation could have been avoided. Quando pointed out that all the violence was pointless and that they could have resolved their issues through music rather than bloodshed. However, Charleston White countered this argument, expressing no sympathy for Durk's situation. He stated, "When you take a life, you ain't got a right to complain about being mistreated." This controversial stand sparked debates on whether celebrities in the rap industry receive fair treatment in the judicial system. Prosecution's new allegations. The prosecution didn't stop at the lyrics. They alleged that Durk was involved in ordering hits on multiple individuals. 2 key figures were highlighted. Stefan Mack, believed to have been targeted for killing Durk's brother, D-Tang. OTF Jam's baby mom, allegedly taken out after Durk discovered Jam was cooperating with the feds. A key witness in the case is OEF Jam, whom prosecutors believe could solidify their case against Durk. A suspicious Instagram live video showed Jam constantly adjusting his jacket, fueling speculation that he was wearing a wire while speaking on Durk's case. The feds also cited an unsealed document linking Durk to the January 27, 2022 shooting of Stefan Mack. They presented an Instagram story posted by Durk that read for D-Tang just after Mack was killed. Additionally, another Instagram live surfaced where Durk was seen laughing about a separate incident. To make matters worse, authorities linked the suspects responsible for Lil Pev's death to King Von, noting that they were once seen shopping together. This suggests a long-standing connection between all involved parties. Are OTF members turning against Durk? Rumors have circulated that members of OTF may be cooperating with authorities. However, OTF Beza denied these claims in an emotional response. "Y'all don't even know what be going on for real. Y'all trying to play Inspector Gadget and be—"
Hey, If your partner is being
Yo,
secretive with their phone, you need to do this now.
ads.
Most people
Weird as hell. Despite this, Durk himself spoke out from jail, confirming that he refuses to enter protective custody and that he remains strong. Say what, bruh? I know you, but if you need anything, you know I got you. This suggests that while he's in a difficult situation, he remains confident in his legal battle. Could Durk be released? While things appear grim for Durk, not all legal experts believe the case against him is solid. Bradford Cohen, Kodak Black's attorney, argued that the prosecution still has a long way to go before securing a conviction. He pointed out that one of the few pieces of direct evidence against Durk is a text message instructing people not to associate his name with certain flights. While suspicious, Cohen argues that this alone is not enough to build an airtight case. We have to wait and see what other evidence they have. If they have a snitch, if they have videotapes of him saying something, that's a different story. But right now, I wouldn't say they have a slam dunk case. Public reaction and the future of Lil Durk's career. As the case unfolds, fans and critics alike have voiced their opinions. Some believe Durk is being unfairly targeted, while others think the evidence against him is too strong to ignore. Regardless, his legal battle has undoubtedly impacted his career, with ongoing legal issues delaying new music and potential tours. If Durk is acquitted, his return to the rap scene could be monumental, with many anticipating an album detailing his legal struggles. However, if convicted, it could mark the end of his career as we know it. Final thoughts: with a solid legal defense, a questionable prosecution strategy, and the growing debate over whether lyrics should be used as evidence, Lil Durk's case remains uncertain. While his team fights for his release, the overwhelming evidence being processed against him makes his legal battle far from over. So after Lil Durk's lawyers presented a strong alibi in his case, the judge is finally giving them a chance to argue why the rapper should be released. A $3.3 million bond was proposed, backed by Durk's properties and cash from Sony Music. This has left the hip-hop community speculating when, or even if, he will walk free. But with over 230 gigs of video evidence and 20,000 pages of reports against him, the battle is far from over. Let's break down the final thoughts on this heated legal situation. The strategy to get Durk released. Durk's legal team didn't come to play. They pulled out all the stops, including proving that the lyrics prosecutors claim were self-incriminating were recorded 7 months before the actual crime. Court files backed this up, showing the project file was dated January 25th, 2022, while the incident happened on August 19th. His team also pushed the argument that he's been mistreated in jail. Since being transferred, Durk has faced extreme challenges as a high-profile inmate, including being targeted for commissary and money. The claim? He's not being protected as he should be under the law, and this could be grounds for release. The government's case. But the feds aren't backing down. They've got mountains of evidence, including surveillance footage, digital records, and reports linking Durk to multiple incidents. Prosecutors believe he paid to have 2 individuals targeted, one being Stefan Mack, allegedly avenging his brother D-Tang, and the other being ODF Jam's baby mother, supposedly after finding out Jam was snitching. And speaking of snitching, rumors are flying that ODF members might be flipping on Durk. The feds believe there are ties between the suspects involved in the Lil Pev hit and King Von's crew. If anyone in Durk's camp decides to cooperate, it could spell disaster for him in court. The industry reacts. Many in the rap world have been speaking on this case. DJ academics pointed out a strange timeline between Durk's alleged crimes and his album releases, calling it poetic. Meanwhile, Charleston White showed no sympathy, saying Durk deserves no mercy for allegedly taking lives. But perhaps the most crucial industry take came from Kodak Black's attorney, Bradford Cohen. He isn't convinced the feds have a slam dunk case. While they do have texts linking Durk to the crime, Cohen argues they might be circumstantial and not strong enough to lock him up long term. What's next? So where does this all lead? The biggest factor now is whether someone in Durk's circle flips on him. Prosecutors tend to go for the lowest hanging fruit, someone who was involved but not deeply enough to take the fall. If they can get someone to talk, Durk's chances of release drop significantly. But if his lawyers keep poking holes in the government's case, there's still a chance he could secure bail. With court files still being processed and no official charges on some allegations yet, it's a waiting game. One thing's for sure: Durk's legal fight is just getting started, and hip-hop will be watching closely. What do y'all think? Will Lil Durk beat this case? Or is the evidence stacking up too high? As always, let us know your thoughts in the comments. Is Durk's case built on circumstantial evidence?
They ain't gonna beat it, y'all. Y'all feel me? But that's that man, Lil Durk. I really do hope you beat it. It's Chris Reacts out.
And I need me to dough. If I ain't get paid, I ain't doing the show. Shit, I'm finna.